I'm gonna go to Japan. Hmm. I want a 3D printer. Hmm. I want a telescope. Hmm. I want a watch collection. Ooh. I want to make my own makerspace. Yeah, I want to make my own makerspace. I feel like that'll be really cool. Just having my own makerspace, like preferably when I settle down, because I imagine the college I go to is gonna have their own makerspace, so I could improve it maybe. But like, I want to build a makerspace, and that's something I kind of like. After my internship at UMD, I was thinking about, oh, what if I build the makerspace? Because UMD had a makerspace, the Sing Sandbox, which was really cool. So I was thinking, what if Good Council had a makerspace, and then school got busy. But I think it would be really cool if there was a makerspace, even in like Good Council. Because the thing about Good Council, I would say, is that there is a STEM lab, and personally, I haven't tried using it because I'm not in the STEM program. But actually, now I think about it, I'm going to try doing that before I graduate. I'm going to try using the 3D printer at GC to see if I'm allowed to. Because now I'm about to say, oh, there's a STEM lab, but I think that's more reserved for STEM students. But I've never actually tried, so I can't really make that assumption. I can't really say that for sure, essentially. So I want to give you information. I said I basically want to make a space wherever I end up setting after college. I want to build like this little. Actually, after the first 2 years of my work, it depends on how successful I am. Like the first 2 years, I want to build like a local maker space, maybe for the neighborhood. Yo, that would be so cool. Like so you can just have like people can just come and bring the ideas and start working on stuff. I do think that would be cool. Like if I when I have my own kids, if I could build a maker space for them and their friends where they can just make stuff and obviously be safe, and like also do the thing that UMD did with the Sing Sandbox, and like what they did, they had like these labs, and so it's not everyone knows everything. They had these QR codes that'll take you to the lessons to learn the stuff in the lab. So maybe I could do that. I also think I'll be fun a kind of a fun summer camp, just like a makerspace summer camp, and just teach how to do different stuff. Huh? I like that. I because the way the episode starts, I really did not know what to say. So I was just gonna say, oh, I want this, I want that. Then I just found something, so I talk about it. But yeah, I want my own makerspace. And I think it'll be cool to have like a summer camp makerspace where it's like you. It's how summer camps usually work is that the goal is to teach kids a specific thing. So maybe it's business or maybe Python or music or theater, something like that. But I haven't seen a summer camp per se where it's more so about the kids bringing their ideas and just making stuff. I guess I could say UMD kind of did that, but UMD was more so we're teaching them human computer interaction and Python, and then we let them, we not let them, but like we give them the chance to use those skills to create their own product. However, I think I want something where like the education is more so tailored towards the kids in that sense, which I feel like may be more chaotic. So the application process will have to be a bit picky because the kids will have to have an idea of what they want to do first. Hmm. I like that idea. I think it's let me put that in a notebook somewhere. I can't even need to put in a notebook. I can just like watch the video. But never hurts to do something. Flipping does. Gosh. The pen. This is my favorite notebook if you're wondering. My other notebook is so I have two notebooks. This one is like just my actual one. The other one is where I take to just go and just take like notes down. But yeah, I think it's called OneNote. One thing I've been trying to do is swap over to OneNote to take down my take school notes. And it's always difficult because the thing about my school notes is that a lot of them require diagrams, and switching over from texting to drawing in OneNote has always been like a bit troublesome to me. And just like the switch just feels so weird. So I prefer using Notability, but the thing about Notability is that the typing sucks in my opinion. And I would prefer here's what I would prefer. If OneNote and Notability could kind of combine in the sense that like they don't have to combine. but they either have to improve their typing features or their drawing features. Because with OneNote, I feel like if I could just be typing, then I just draw and didn't feel like so disjointed. But I feel like OneNote is just something I have to adapt to more. It's not that it's that bad, it's just that I'm not used to it. Okay, so Makerspace Summer Camp. I was going through the journal the other day and I saw this really old diagram from the beginning of Project Phillips, which was really amazing to see. You're probably going to see it as a thumbnail for something soon, so be on the lookout for that. Makerspace Summer Camp. Okay. But yeah, I could end the episode there, I guess. But you know what? Let's try something. Let's not end it there. Let's play around with the time and see how that goes. Okay, so I talked about the summer camp. What else do I want? I want a documentary. I guess that's Project Phillips. No, I want a longer documentary about my whole life. However, I want to when I'm like near the age of retirement, or I guess that's kind of up to my career. I want it more so when I'm intending to settle down, or at least step down for a while. So that would be fun. What else do I want? I've been thinking about this, and this is like a weird one. Not a weird one per se, but I want more black characters in anime, you know? And I was thinking, like, I heard this whole debate about the thing, and it's like, I think it'll be cool. Like, some character, like, how do I explain it? I just think it'll be cool. More black characters in anime. So one thing I've been thinking about is, like, because there's the argument per se, not the argument, but, like, the idea is that it's the population, like, the way, because anime is made in Japan, right? Primarily made in Japan. So then, since like the population there is like the black population there is not that much, and that's why you don't see that many black people in anime, logically speaking, right? So then I'm thinking it's like maybe if I can network more and like become friends with like these aspiring manga artists, I mean, you know, just be me, and then like, dang, that's a cool dude. They put me in their manga, and it's like, yeah. But as talking to the second thing, I always want to have I want to have my own anime. Yeah, I want to have my own anime. I think that would be cool. But it's like, that's more of no, it's not like a dream of not mine per se. No. I think it's one of those stuff. It's like I have my post-retirement plans. There's stuff I want to do post-retirement. I think that's one of them. I want to go fishing. I think that'll be fun. What else do I want? I really don't want that many stuff when I think about it. It's like I'm very satisfied with my life, and that's the tricky part about motivation. It's because once you become become happy with your life in a sense, it's hard to get motivated and like want stuff, because trying to figure out how to say this, because to be happy in life, I believe you have to like that's not true, because I was about to say to be happy in life you have to not want stuff, but I think to be happy you have to be grateful for what you have, and it's the idea of being grateful. In that sense, I feel like maybe I can maybe there's an aspect of myself that perverts my gratefulness into complacency. So I do stuff less since I'm so satisfied with the current state of my life. And that's why I do like to watch these YouTube videos, like a day in the life and stuff like that, because I'm like, wow, their life is so cool. I really want to do that as well. So that's always like a motivation booster. Yeah. What else do I want to do? Oh yeah, I think, some people have already heard me talk about this idea, but one thing I was thinking about was, the more and more I delve into game development, I've been thinking, what if like there's a program per se where you can teach kids in juvie about game development? Maybe that's already a thing. Let's find out right now. I don't want this episode to be too long, so we're gonna have to end this soon, but let's see. Teaching games. to kids in juvie. I think it'll be a really great experience for the kids and myself included. I always do think it's nice to offer a different path than the one you're walking on, even if the path you're walking on is that great or just not that great in general. It's always good to have options. Teaching games to kids in juvie. It should be a thing. There's a Jeopardy game where it teaches kids to interactions with police and peers. Interesting. But yeah, I know Harvard, I think it's Harvard or Stanford. I'm forgetting which one of the two has the program. Yeah, Stanford, I think, where they work with people in jail and just do some education programs there, which I think is really amazing. So I would like to teach kids in juvie how to like code games. I think that'd be nice. Yeah. I was also thinking when I get to college, and I know I'm going to be a research person because that's something I do like, especially the IB program where you have to do research all the time. So I think one thing I want to do is I want to do not project fails per se, but vlogging of my research thing, my research journey. So yeah, have a great day.